Good afternoon and a warm welcome from Hillheads as the Whitley Bay Beacons are taking on the Kingston Diamonds. I'm Adam Matman and joining me for this one is Carl Wood. Carl, how's it going, my friend?
Fantastic. Unexpected pleasure to be here today. This is the best place on earth to be, so thanks for having me again.
My pleasure. Bit of bonus hockey for you. What's the thoughts ahead of this one, Carl? Because I know you take in training, so you are familiar with the players on this team.
Yeah, well, I was at training Friday night with most of these gals, and it was nice session for them. Lots of skating, lots of passing, puck handling, all of that, and they seem to have the edge here, I think, honestly. So it'd be interesting to see how they do.
The last time these two sides met here was at the start of last season when it was the Diamonds' first ever game in this league. The Beacons will start as favourites, being at home, but I know there is a lot of Diamonds fans tuning in, including our good friend Tim Heeland, who is head of coaching for the Diamonds Club.
Well, they seem to have a good fan base here today as well, and they sure look good in those uniforms. They're terrific colours.
We are one of the nicest jerseys in the league, I always think, as we are getting ready then. Joy Hurst alongside Iona Harrison, who's in the centre, and Paige Brooks on the far side. And it's going to be Jazz Daniel to get us underway. Played out wide. It's going to be picked off by Iona Harrison straight away. Carries in the zone. Nice pipe check by the Diamonds, but Paige Brooks trying to steal it back. And that was Greaves, who was just trying to get on the puck there to get it away. And now they'll carry out with Daniel down this right wing side in front of the Beacons bench. Apologies for the mist along the plexi, folks. As it's over into a corner now. Works.
Be interesting to see how Iona does. She's just kind of come off of some whiplash woes. She was struggling the other day, but she looks okay so far.
Yeah, I heard that. So we're not sure if she will last the full game, but she is starting, which is good to see. Joy Hurst enters a zone. Shoots wide. I think it was the presence of Jazz Little there, the number 15, who just forced her to shoot wide. Centering pass. It's cut out, though, and then follow-up shot by Joy is blocked by Jazz again. Good shift from her on the Diamonds D right now. Looking to carry out. Strong stick work from Alex Browell, but Jazz looking to try and advance. Alex will clear and then advance herself. Gets there, gets something on towards net, but it's away. Starting in goal is Kira Daniel, the Diamonds under-16s goalie, who was here last weekend when they played the Beacons.
Talking about Jazz out there, she's also a ball hockey player, and she's a pretty fierce competitor, so it's nice for me to see her on the ice right now.
Yeah, I imagine it is. It's incredible, isn't it, how many girls do play ice and ball hockey, and it always seems to help. Nice shot with the backhand from Amelia Hutchinson, forcing the save, comes back out. Now the Diamonds are going to get a break on here. They'll push out with Tia Dillon. Nice poke check by Susie Rutherford, though. Strong defending from the Beacons defender.
Well, she's got that nice long stick too, so she got it out there right in the right place, and she was pretty competitive on Friday at the training session that we had here. She was my D partner, so good to see her getting that stick in there and giving it a good go.
Indeed, as the Beacons will collect off the near boards, back to Caitlin Eastwood, who gets a shot off, forced to block a save. Rebound, she'll control, but has to lay it off. Diamonds just about recover, and then they'll push out with Joanne Cockerton, who carries in, who's one of the more experienced players on this team. It's a mixture of veteran leadership and youngsters who are sort of almost a finishing school, if you like, having come out the 16s or still playing with them, but helps with the additional ice time. As Amelia just fans on that. Nice setup, though, by Rowan Allen, wearing the number 13. She's not got her own jersey yet, but the hat-trick hero from last week.
Oh, okay, there you go. That's why she was kind of unrecognizable out there, although you couldn't recognize her from her skating.
Well, I knew it wasn't Danielle Turnbull. I was just trying to think, oh, yeah, that's right. She was wearing the number 50 last week and promptly scored a hat-trick down in Grimsby on her debut. First ever game of ice hockey. It's not a bad way to start it, is it? Hat-trick and coming away with player of the game.
Yeah, obviously getting lots of ice time. This ice looks pretty good today, so I think she'll be bobbing and weaving out there quite a bit today. So
Tanya Royce gets a shot on net and collected by the Diamonds, who will look to carry away. They are breaking out, but won back by Becca Boardman. Islay couldn't hold on though, but will be helped out by Susie Rutherford. Islay will go again, and then Tanya Royce will carry out. Georgia Wilkinson calling for it, gets it onto her stick. Nice pass from Tanya. Georgia, who was credited with the fourth goal in Grimsby last week. It was a booming shot from the point from Caitlin, but it was credited to Georgia, a second for the Beacons. And then Georgia again on these left wing boards. Ended on net. Got Alex Browdis in front of her. Georgia again. But they're defending well, the Diamonds. A lot of the play is happening in their zone, but they're dealing with it well.
Yeah, they seem to be keeping that puck to the outside, struggling to get it out of the zone. I think the Beacons are doing well to keep it in, but not really many shots or chances on net. So if they keep working at it, though, something will come.
Nice clearance from Lisa Eden onto her far side. Jazz Little quickly across there. She's been a standout star so far for the Diamonds. Collected there by Tia Dillon. Stolen back by Joy Hurst. Picks a spot, almost put home. Good save by Kira Daniel, though. Georgia Wilkinson, it was almost like a hesitant tap there to try and put that one home, but puck was there to be won, I guess.
Wow, great save by the goalie there. Great shot by Joy Hurst. She almost had that. You could tell she knew where she wanted to put it, and it came so close, but reflexes of that goalie were terrific.
Yes, they were. Jazz Daniel with the draw for the Diamonds. It's with Joy Hurst, couldn't hold on, and now they'll look to the breakout here, the Diamonds. Collected by Caitlin Eastwood, who will turn back the other way. Gets a shot on net. Oh, it was a high shot, high glove save, but Kira dealt with that well in goal.
Well, she's a good skater, Eastwood. Again, she's been out to all the training sessions, and she's probably one of the quicker ones out of that group. So it's nice to see her get a little bit of ice and able to go. It
is indeed. Ziona Harrison will go again with Jazz Daniel. Joy Hurst gets the shot from out wide. It seemed to trickle towards the back net, and was it Iona who got the final touch of that?
It looked like it. I mean, talk about the right play. You know, Joy off on the half boards there, putting it towards the net, and Iona and her partner both in front of the net, one setting a screen and one getting a stick on that to put it between her legs. It was terrific.
Yeah, it almost sort of came in slow motion, that goal, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, moving a little bit slow, but I mean, they were where they needed to be to get the job done, so good to see.
Jane Skelton with the draw. She'll steal it back. She was telling me before the game that it was one or two players she played against on this Diamonds team many years ago. So she'll not thank me for telling you just how many years ago it was, but she did to recall some happy memories. Trips to Canada as well, she was saying, as Lisa Eden fires through traffic. Jazz Little clears it away. Jane Skelton collects once more. And will turn back. Good on the puck is Jane. As she fires on net, it was a low shot, kicked away. Go again, backhanded shot coming in from Rowan Allen. Forces another save from Kira Daniel, and it'll be another offensive zone face-off for the Beacon.
That was some really good offense there by the Beacons. I mean, some good patience by Jane. You know, she created some space, made a shooting lane towards the net, got a shot. There was a rebound, another shot. I mean, they're playing the game the right way. Looks good.
Yeah, they are. As comes back out, Jazz Little once more, all clear. Works up in front of the Diamonds bench. They will push out now. Joanne Cockerton will close down, but Susie Rutherford will get there first. That'll be an icing call on the Diamonds. As back we go then. They've only just made a line change, so Diamonds should still be relatively fresh, but Beacons will make a couple of personnel changes. But important to get that breakthrough for the Beacons there.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well get the changes while you can. You know, keep the legs fresh, keep their heads in it, focus, all of that. You know, and face off in the offensive zone for them. Another shot on goal, terrific.
Indeed, yeah, as they will control around the boards, collect on the far side, fired back in by Islay North End. Took out the corner by Georgia Wilkinson. This line spent a lot of time together last year. It's good that they've kept it together. Tanya Royce centering Becca Boardman and Georgia Wilkinson. Becca, who's on a 2-way contract with the Solway Sharks as well, so which she starred for them last weekend.
I think she's got a game later on this afternoon as well. She said she's heading up to Murrayfield right after this game.
Yeah, I think it's 7 or 7:30 face-off, so tune in for that one. They do a live stream there in Murrayfield, so a second game of hockey for you to enjoy today. But it's the Scottish Derby, the Scottish Championship game as they're calling it, between the Solway Sharks of Div 1 and the Caledonia Steel Queens of Div 2. It's collected by the Diamonds. Talking of the Steel Queens, they are the Beacons' next opponents in a couple of weeks' time when they make the journey north of the border. Collected again as Tanya Royce will advance, but it's cleared by Jazz Little, who, as I say, has had a very strong game indeed in these opening 7.5 minutes or so. Good save by... Oh, it's gone in though. They put the rebound home. Jade made the save. It was a good save, but they've put it home there. The Diamonds capitalising on the rebound. And apologies, I didn't quite see who put that one in, but good finish all the same.
Right place at the right time. That's the thing. Never give up on that puck. I mean, you never know when a rebound's going to squeak out, and you know somebody's got to be there to put up the garbage.
It was, I think it was Jazz Daniel who put it in, 97. We being told, so. But she's the top line out there for the Diamonds, so it's important for them as well, Carl, isn't it? Having just gone behind to get back on the level pegging so quickly. Yeah,
well, at this stage of the game, there's lots of time left, but if you can get it back to an even score, it helps you going forward. You can see the momentum they've got from that already.
Yeah, you can indeed. As on the puck now is Izzy Oswin, who's doing well. Got some good pace there. Nice move as she gets in behind Susie Rutherford. Cleared though by Caitlin Eastwood into the corner. Susie will sweep it clear. Won't come out the zone though. Joy Hurst will clear over to Dawn Dickinson, who's one of the more experienced members of the team, doing a great job. Was very much part of that core group that helped to set up the team, get it established last year. Dawn will drop back and control. Takes it behind the net with Joy Hurst closing in. Iona as well, forcing her to hurry up, but the Diamonds will get it out and finds Jazz Daniel once again. Jazz, who's the older sister of Kira, who's in net. Sent around the boards.
It's a good back check there by Iona. She didn't give up on that play, and it certainly helped keep that puck out of the net.
A nice feed as well from Joy Hurst, who returns the pass, or returns the puck even to Iona. It's picked off by, you guessed it, Jazz Little, who will clear. And collected in centre ice by Rowan Allen. They're going to say Joy was offside there, which she certainly was, advancing ahead of the puck handler.
And I think that was Iona. That was just a little bit slow getting out of the zone there, unfortunately. So that was, I don't know, a bit unfair to the line mates there. You know, when you've got possession of that puck and you've got that attacking advantage. It's like, get your butt out of there quick.
Well, yeah. It's face off just outside the Diamonds blue line now. And played along the far side. Jazz Little will clear once more, but tipped back in. That had crossed out, so again the Beacons will be called for offside. So it will come back out the zone, but maybe a little bit of frustration there. The flow hasn't quite got going for the Beacons so far.
Yeah, it's just all that stop, start. It's kind of hard to kind of keep your momentum and get going. So, I mean, oh well, it's still early in the game.
It is, yeah. Well won, though, by the Diamonds. That was Matilda Stockdale with the draw. Rowan Allen will control. Puck will go into his zone. She'll chase after it and collects off the board, sends it over towards Amelia Hutchinson, who had a second go at that as the Diamonds will clear. It was a nice pass, actually, that come in with pace. Just needed to be tipped home. Yeah, so close. I mean, puck got to the player in front of the net. She got a tip on it, just not quite in the direction of the net. But well done. Yeah, and Amelia there setting up Jane Skelton, who had a couple of bites at that attempt, but Kira Daniel doing well in goal so far for the Diamonds, standing tall. And that one come off the post as well as the goalie. I think goalie made the save initially, pushed it onto a post, and then it sort of stopped dead, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, great play by the goalie. Good wherewithal to get in front of that and to stop that, because that was a CNI puck that was going in.
It was. Follow-up shot from Jane Skelton forces another save out of Kira Daniel with 9:33 remaining in this opening period. We are tied at 1, and we'll have the face-off in the Diamond zone then with Tanya Royce to take the draw.
Well, that was a great play by the Beacons, because the defense stepped off the line, stepped down to the half boards, and kept the play alive by keeping it in the zone. So that's how we've got this face-off in the zone now.
Yeah. Puck goes behind the back of the net. Diamonds will regain possession and will clear. Picked off though by the Diamonds. A lot controlled by Becca Boardman in the neutral zone. Nice little 1-2 off the boards as well, and winds up that fast skate that she's got, and is able to keep the puck in the offensive zone. Georgia Wilson gets a shot on net, turned away by Dawn Dickinson though, and Susie Rutherford gathers. Just a little bit too strong there for the on-rushing Diamonds play on the far side, as Caitlin Eastwood will control and takes it behind the back of the net. Joanne Cockerton closes it down, forces her to hurry up the pass. Beacons under a bit of pressure here in the defensive zone. Susie Rutherford comes in to break the play up though. Almost like a wrecking ball there, wasn't she, as she come in to break that play?
Exactly. I mean, that's what you got to do. Is sometimes if the stick doesn't work, just get your body in the way.
Yeah. Nice pass out wide by the Diamonds as they advance. Susie Rutherford clears once again. Tipped forward by Tanya Royce into a path of Becca Boardman, who's going to get those afterburners on. Dawn Dickinson pushing it wide though, which is a good play from her. Gets her away from any immediate danger. No real support at that time because they were in the middle of a line change there.
Yeah, and I mean, that was a nice little move by Becca. She curled on the boards there, just gave her a chance to kind of get some players in the zone with her, so they've got numbers to support the play now.
Yeah, nice breakout, or attempted breakout by the Diamonds there, but good play by Islay Norfen to break that one up. And she'll collect off the boards. Sent through the, or attempted to pass it through the face-off circle. Diamonds will break that up, but then Joy Hurst will slip the puck forward to, I think it's Iona, is it? Or Becca, sorry. Yeah, couldn't quite see through the mist there. Nice save from Kira once again. Joy controls the puck beyond the net. Diamonds will look to break out, and they will do so once again as they advance down onto goal and scores. And it's a fantastic breakaway, that. And it was Izzy Oswin again who, well, her pace causing problems for the Beacons there.
Yeah, unfortunately they lost control in the offensive zone, and it came right back out. Good pass up by the D, and that's a terrific skater there. You know, she certainly turned on the jets there and skated from pretty much center ice all the way to the net and found that opening.
Yeah, didn't she just? Yeah, finished with aplomb with 7:12 to go in this opening period. Beacons, having gone a goal up, now find themselves 2-1 down. Selected by Alex Browl, who gets it away. Helps up the line towards Iona Harrison. Gets inside Tia Dillon, will get one-on-one herself. Can she finish? Just wide by the Beacons' leading goal scorer from last season. But good effort that, though.
That was a great little sidestep to get past the D there. Just kind of left her standing still.
Alex Browl from the high slot will fire in. It's blocked. Joy Hurst, it pops up, rebound. Kira's done enough to cover that one up, though. Again, Beacons straight on the attack, and maybe giving it that second goal has just woken them up a bit.
Yeah, I mean, they came into this play with a sense of urgency there, getting pucks to the net. I mean, that was a nice little play there by Joy. She got a shot, puck bounced up high, and she almost got that one out of the air. That was terrific. She
did indeed, yeah. A bit of baseball skills there.
Yeah, I think that's her ball hockey skills coming into play there.
Yeah, that one hits Diamonds player high up in the cage. Stolen back by Iona Harrison, too strong for her opponent there. As it will be controlled by Paige Brooks, works it back, it's come loose. Dawn Dickinson will collect and clear. And we'll find Jenny Mallinson. Back to Dawn Dickinson. The boards. Slips it forward to Kate Oldroyd-Passio. Clears once again. Dickinson will collect. Got Hunter there as an option, Chloe Hunter. The Beacons will collect in front of her own bench. And it's passed forward. Chloe Hunter will clear. Comes back down for Susie Rutherford to gather. Off the boards forward. James Skelton will chase it, but cleared once again by Dawn Dickinson over on the far side. It's played in, but Beacons regain possession. Jenny Mallinson couldn't quite control. Beacons will clear again with another clearance from Susie Rutherford, who's done that a lot in this game so far.
Yeah, she's been on that puck quite a bit, and it's there's some good communication out here. You can hear the girls talking.
As Jane Skelton puts that one in, a great centering pass there by Amelia Hutchinson, and laser beamed into a bottom corner there by Jane Skelton.
Well, she knows where to play, and I mean, she was in that high slot area there, and that pass got to her, and there was no hesitation. She knew where she was putting that puck.
She did indeed, as Beacons get back onto level terms. Now back we go to centre ice to get this game restarted. 5:11 left in this first period. It's now tied at 2. Jazz Little will gather. Almost stolen in by Amelia Hutchinson, who's having a good game down this left wing. Collected by the Beacons as they north end will just control. And then
good use of the body there by the D to protect that puck. That was a great little play.
Yeah, it was. I say she's an intelligent player, is late. And say that D pairing that she often is alongside Caitlin Eastwood. It worked well in Grimsby last week. Let me tell you, the pair of them had a busy afternoon clearing pucks from the D, or from the defensive zone, I should say. But they had both of them were very strong. It's never a particularly easy venue to play at Grimsby. As Tanya Royce will control. Picks out the corner, shoots through the crease. It will come over for Roanne Allen, the hat-trick hero from last week. Cleared by the Diamonds. Just about kept inside by Caitlin Eastwood, though. Bit of persistence there from Tanya Royce, and then shot from Georgia Wilkinson. Cleared by the Diamonds into the corner. 3:54 to go in this first period.
It was nice having Georgia on that right-hand side with the left-handed stick, because it came off her stick perfectly. Unfortunately, it just didn't quite make it to the net.
That's right. As Roanne Allen gets a shot on net, that will keep the face-off in the offensive zone and allow the Beacons to make a change. And it's going to be Tanya Royce's line that will be out there now. Alex Browl and Lisa Eden will be on D. And looks like Joanne Cockerton's line will stay out there for the Diamonds. Now control with Dawn Dickinson just sort of juggling the puck on the shaft of her stick there to get it away. And she'll then collect off the boards. Bit of pressure coming in by Becca Boardman as well. And
nice to see what the Beacons defense are doing. They're just keeping it in the zone. They're not trying to get the shots on net when the shots aren't there. They're just making it easy for the forwards, getting it back down low and keeping it in the zone. It's terrific.
They are, yeah. Cutting off those boards is Tanya Royce, and then Diamond's getting it out into a neutral zone, collected by Georgia Wilkinson. Nice hands from her to go through 2 players. She'll advance. Cutting in off the left wing. Fires. Oh, almost got the rebound. Becca Boardman will fire and then just wide. But that was a lovely bit of skill there. And some real nice hands there by Georgia Wilkinson.
That was such a sneaky little play. And I mean, she turned that into a 3-on-2 and got a shot on goal. That was terrific.
Yeah, I'll say it all the time, but each game she gets stronger and stronger, Georgia. Great to see her developing in this team and how far she's come. Tanya Royce almost off balance there. She got that one in on net. And then the Diamonds will clear. Collected by Lisa Eden. Forward to Becca Boardman, who will chase it down. Dawn Dickinson gets a piece of it, but Becca will dig it out the corner. Oh, nice cutback. Just out of reach of Georgia Wilkinson, but that persistence from Becca almost paying off.
Well, that's it. I mean, she's got great speed, and she's actually a good little forechecker on the ice here, and that's exactly what they need. Again, it just keeps the play alive in the offensive zone. And I mean, so close in that high slot for Georgia. Again, with that left-handed shot of hers, she's in the right place each time.
2-on-1 rush there, but Caitlin Eastwood defending well against Izzy Oswin, who scored the second goal for the Diamonds. She was almost in there again. Joy Hurst will centre it to Iona Harrison. Jazz Daniel will advance. Caitlin Eastwood, though, was very proactive in trying to close that one down. Controlled, almost getting caught under the feet of Iona Harrison there, but shot goes still on net. Over onto the far side, it's been dug out by Kerry Greaves. And then Susie Rutherford once again, who will find Georgia Wilkinson. Joy was calling for that quick releasing pass. He'll collect at centre red. Picked off by Greaves once again. And then in front of the Beacons bench to the last minute of the period then. I mean, the Diamonds have come here to play as well, though, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's a battle, really. It's going both ways, and it's anybody's game, really. It's just who wants it more.
Yeah, Jazz Little gets a shot on net. Will recycle the puck back. Greaves couldn't quite control. Now the Beacons will break with Iona Harrison. You know what, Jazz Little's done well to get back there and got something of a challenge in there, because once Iona is away, normally she's not can't be stopped, but she couldn't get the puck to settle down, could she?
No, and that back checker was really pouring it on. She wasn't going to let her go to the net, and I think Iona was lucky to get a shot on goal there.
I think she was, yeah. Great recovery by the Diamonds. As the puck comes back to Islay North End. Paige Brooks, also lovely pass to Joy Hurst. Has she got time, Paige? Tried to set up the two. Nice little 1-2 there with seconds ticking down. Ran out of time in the end, but I tell you what, it's been a good game though, hasn't it?
Fantastic game, both ways for both teams. I mean, again, as I said before, it's anybody's game, and I mean, the goalies are both getting challenged here, and everybody's part of this game. Forwards, defense, you know, both teams. So I look forward to seeing, you know, who comes on top here.
Yeah, we're going to take a short break. Be back with you in about 3 minutes' time. So please don't go anywhere. welcome back to Hillheads then, and apologies, I've been saying that Kira Daniels been in net all game. I was led to believe Kira was getting the start. It is actually Lucy Noble who's in net, so apologies for that, folks. But I was told it was Kira who was starting. But Lucy, who played a lot of games for the Diamonds last season as well. And we're about ready to get this second period underway then. Iona's line will start for the Beacons. And Kira Daniels' line, Jazz Daniels' line even will start for the Diamonds. And it is the Diamonds who win the draw. Julie Hurst almost stealing the puck back. Whitley will gather in, being closed down straight away though. This fast, powerful forecheck of the Diamonds. Jazz Little it was who was steaming in there. Paige Brooks getting the control of the puck, but Iona will regather. And on the far side, Joy Hurst will gather now. Feeds Iona Harrison. Trying to get control of it now, she will. She'll find Paige Brooks, who will enter the zone. Puck deflects up as Jazz Little makes the challenge. Joy Hurst works it back from behind the back of the net. Into the corner. Iona Harrison will come back in and win that 50-50 battle. Got to go short side there, couldn't quite steer it on net. Just gloved by Jazz Little, and then Joy Hurst almost getting that one on target as well. But Beacons definitely starting the period brightly here.
Yeah, good pressure down low. I mean, the three forwards are working really hard. It's getting quite physical, but they're keeping that puck alive. It's nice to see them all work together that way.
Yeah, Iona who just flashed wide there, and then the puck comes around the boards. Iona will dig it out the corner. Got two Diamonds D with a nice cut back to Joy Hurst. Puck getting caught under the skates there, just under Jazz Little's feet. We'll get an offensive zone face-off for the Beacons, but it'll allow them, well, both teams in fact, to make the line change.
Yeah, I think both sides got to be tired after that. That was some physical hockey. Great work on the Beacons, you know, in the corners there. Some of the smallest players, but they're some of their toughest players too. And again, this is how they kept that play alive.
Yeah. Nice release and pass. They'll push out now the Diamonds. Controlled by Joe Cockerton. Tia Dillon. Sorry, no, Dawn Dickinson even, who's carrying it forward. Sends it around the boards. Lisa Eden will dig it out the corner with a player coming in there to close her down. It was, well, apologies, we don't have anyone listed on the team sheet wearing 45, so apologies for that. And off the boards. And controlled as the Beacons will look to break out. They'll clear the zone, collected though by Carter. Stolen back by Amelia Hutchison. Is she going to get there in time? She will. She'll finish and score! Fantastic individual effort there by Amelia Hutchinson, who made out all herself, and that persistence paid off.
Well, she was held up a little bit there too, but she was able to break away, and she kept heading for that net, and it was like running out of space, but yet last second she got that shot off with conviction, and she scored.
She did, yeah. I thought she was just going to run out of time because Lucy Noble looked like she was caught in two minds about coming out for it or not, but she got there and took it in a stride, and great low finish.
Fantastic. That's what you need. It's just, you never give up. Take it to the net every chance you can.
Tanya Royce's line will take the draw. So a great goal by Amelia Hutchinson then, who I think that might be her first goal of the season. I could be wrong, but Tanya Royce stealing in there, gets a shot off. Jazz Little, who defended well and did enough to force her Tanya not to get too much power in that shot. Gave a bit of help there to Lucy Noble in goal.
Yeah, I think she was struggling to get that to her forehand, and once she did, there was just not enough leverage to actually get a decent shot off.
Tanya Royce will take the draw. And a follow-up shot. Just goes wide of the goal. Recycle back from behind the back of the net. Greaves will send it across to Izzy Oswin. On that far side, Becca Boardman, though, doing well to get back. using that fast skating style that she's got, but then the Diamonds going to be called for offside with almost 3 minutes played in this second period. It's now 3-2 Beacons, but yeah, the Diamonds having soaked up all that pressure, trying to get into the offensive zone.
They put themselves offside there, but it was some great back checking by Becca Boardman. I mean, that was breakaway speed that she had going there on the back check. It's terrific.
It was, yeah. She's a fast skater. It's good to see her utilising it for the defensive side of the game as well. We know how quick she is offensively. As Tanya Royce will get in behind. Gets the puck under control, fires. But fired into a logo, and then I just don't think she could slam the skates on quick enough and glide it into the net herself.
No, great effort though. I mean, this is how they're going to score more goals, is just taking advantage of those opportunities. The goalie read her all the way, took that shooting lane away from her, and just hung on to that rebound as well.
She did, yeah. It will be an offensive zone face-off for the Beacons though. Iona Harrison will take the draw. I'll work back, Islay North End, it's come through D and then cleared aside by a combination of Dawn Dickinson and I think it was Hunter as well. Toby Hunter. And the other end now, Lisa Eden will collect off the boards. Joy Hurst will work it into space. Dawn Dickinson comes across, closes the door on her. Puck will loop up though, and it's created a 2-on-0 chance here. Joy has to cut back. Dawn did well, and then Iona, couldn't steer it home. Lucy Noble doing well to get across the line, but almost a 2-on-0 chance there for a Beacon.
That was terrific. I mean, a nice little stutter step there by Joy, freed up some room, created the passing lane there. She got it right to Iona on her stick. Unfortunately, she couldn't put it in that opening. But well played.
It was indeed, yeah. Iona Harrison into the corner then. Diamonds had possession for a second, but Iona's stolen it back. They'll turn on her heels and get it back. Ooh, almost setting up Joy in the low slot, but Diamonds will get it away. Islay will spot it off the boards and gather. She's got Lisa Eden alongside as a passing option. Comes back through. Diamonds will clear only as far as Paige Brooks and then advanced forward. Poked in by Joy Hurst and then blasted forward. That will go for icing, I would have thought. Or not. No, yeah, I've called it. It was late whistle, but yeah, it was just maybe a little bit of frustration there, trying to get the puck out to Joy quickly, but just not to her stick.
Yeah, I mean, these things are going to happen. I mean, it's part of that neutral zone ice game, you know. Sometimes, you know what you want to do, but the puck's just not agreeing with you. So, unfortunately, they've got the icing, but that'll be okay.
Yep. Iona Harrison with a draw, but it's going to be won by Jo Cockerton. Shot from distance. Controlled by Lisa Eden. Forward to Joy Hurst, who controls, and then will send Iona away. She's one-on-one. Can she get the finish this time? No. Lucy Noble denies her once again. It's been a fascinating duel between those two as Joy tries to set her up once again, but good puck control by Iona, who flicks it in on net. Cleared by Lucy Noble, collected by Rowan Allen behind the back of the net. And then covered up by Lucy Noble. And we'll get a face-off in the Diamond zone once again. But again, she's just not found a way to solve Lucy Noble yet, Iona.
Well, they're doing great work down low. And yeah, you want to get shots on net when you can. But if it's not going in that first time, I mean, you've drawn everybody down low, which is making the points wide open. They've got to start looking up to the, getting those pucks to the defense so they can get some shots on goal. Because that's going to help them with crowding the net the way they are. Yeah,
for sure. As Amelia Hutchison will get a shot towards net. Dawn Dickinson gets it away. Officials just coming over to the Diamonds bench to warn them about something. As Amelia couldn't quite get that one under control, but it will come across for Susie Rutherford to control. Now it will clear. Alex Brower will collect in the neutral zone. There's Rowan Allen almost stealing the puck back. Sent in on net. And then cleared. Nicely done as Amelia will control. Cuts through a neutral zone into the offensive zone. She's pushed out wide, but skins it in on net. And almost forced home by Rowan Allen, but tell you what, Amelia's had a really good game, I think, so far, particularly at sending those. This is a collision on the boards, but especially as she sent that pass towards goal.
Yeah, it's terrific. Sorry, I'm just a little concerned there. I think that's Jane Skelton gone down. She kind of hit her head on the boards and whiplashed her a bit.
Good to see she is getting up quite quickly. It did seem a heavy collision. But, good to see both players getting up quickly. Jane's an old campaigner though. She's been there and done it all. I'm sure if there was anything serious, she'd be quick to flag it up. But thankfully she's got back under her own steam, and that's the best outcome we could have hoped for.
Absolutely. I mean, she'll probably feel it a little bit later on, but it's good to see that she's okay right now.
Yeah. Back underway then. But yeah, just going back to what I was saying before, Amelia has done ever so well in those fast centering passes from out wide. Gets it in towards the net, through the crease, and but putting it in a position where it is dangerous that the Diamonds could give up a goal.
Well, that's it. I mean, the more you do it, the better the odds for you. Something's going to go in eventually. So it's like, yeah, keep putting the puck to the net like that.
Yeah, so a penalty then called on Jazz Little. It's the first power play opportunity for either side, and with 6.5 minutes gone in the second period, or thereabouts. We have a Beacons power play, 3-2 lead as well. But of course they need to be careful because the Diamonds have looked dangerous trying to catch them on the break. So, and indeed they have kept Izzy Oswin out there, I suspect, for that very purpose. There's the Beacons control beyond the back of the net. Won back by Tanya Royce, who fires. Glove save, and then it'll be covered up. Sorry, blocker save even, and it's covered up. And we'll go again. But right start that from the first passage of play.
Absolutely. They've got to be a little bit more patient though. Don't rush the play. Again, look at your defense. They're wide open on the point there, so that's going to help them out. You've got Eastwood, who's got a good shot, some good speed, good hands. So, you know, they need to work that to their advantage.
Yes, they do. As the puck comes in, it's cleared aside. Controlled by Jane Skelton, so good to see her back on the power play. Showing no effects from that collision into the boards before. Dug out the corner. Lisa Eden goes in to help out. Picked off by Jazz Daniel, and then Lisa gets a challenge in and keeps it just inside. Now the Diamonds weren't able to get it clear. I think Caitlin Eastwood's momentum ensuring that the puck stayed in. Dawn Dickinson will now clear on the far side, collected by Joy Hurst. Banked off the boards, it will find Jane Skelton in the corner. Trying to find Roanne Allen, but just came to her on a backhand, I think, and just had to try and readjust. Nice set-up play beyond the net. Joy Hurst will just fire over though, but nice play by Jane Skelton from Gretzky's office.
Absolutely. I mean, they're certainly setting up some big chances here. Really nice to see the control. Patience as well.
An Eastwood shot and almost redirected. I think it was Jane in front of the net. But wearing Mario Lemieux's number, but showing a bit of Wayne Gretzky skills from back around the net.
Hey, what a combination to have, Gretzky and Lemieux. Wow, that's a good player.
Shades of the Canada Cup '87, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see them get the finish now. Support.
Yeah. 12:10 to go in this second period. We'll get a face-off to the right of what is Lucy Noble's goal, where she's viewing it from. Worked back by Joy Hurst to Caitlin Eastwood, off the boards towards her captain. Turn and control. Izzy Oswin going in there to try and challenge her, but Joy just positioning her body to prevent her from doing so. Jane Skelton will do a nice little pirouette in the corner and control behind the back of the net. Dawn Dickinson forces her back the other way. Joy Hurst's effort, try to go short side. Puck was spilled for a second there, but with Jane coming in, Lucy Noble covers up.
That was some great control there. Really nice patience on Jane. She's creating some openings, and you know, with that little back and forth behind the net, it freed Joy up in front. A nice pass to her. Joy got the shot on net.
Yep, another shot straight from the face-off. This time from Tanya Royce. She'll chase it down in the corner and gets there just ahead of Dawn Dickinson. Work back to Alex Browell. Over to Susie Rutherford, who winds one up. We'll find Becca Boardman. Senses it back, but Diamond's back to full strength, and killed it off well. I mean, the Beacons put them under pressure there, but they absorbed most of it.
Yeah, I mean, great defensive outcome for the Diamonds there. But I mean, at the same time, is great offensive pressure. The whole power play was good work on the Beacons' part.
It was. Back we go then, icing cool on the Diamonds. Of course, a few seconds earlier, that would have been a good play from a penalty kill point of view, but back to full strength, you can't do that. So, face off back in the offensive zone. Tanya Royce with the draw, or just bounced up over Susie Rutherford, and she had to play the player there, had to come across and close off Joe Cockerton. That is going to be an interference call, and got no real complaints about that.
No, good call. You know, had to make the call, but I mean, that was a good play. You know, it wasn't an overly aggressive hit. She just got her body in the way and knocked her off the puck. So sometimes you got to take those penalties. I'll give it to her.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's one of them that you say you take one for the team, isn't it?
Absolutely. So, and I mean, she's still learning to play the game, and it's sometimes things like this are part of the learning curve. So, well done for her.
Well, it certainly stopped a breakout by the Diamonds. So, from that point of view, it was probably a clever move. But we'll see how the Beacons will defend then on this penalty kill. As the Diamonds now have the opportunity on the power play. Dawn Dickinson collects off the boards, fires a high shot in. It was batted clear by Jade Yip in goal, who's making her third start for the Beacons, who's come in and done well. And then that one's cleared. Dickinson will leave it for Jazz Little, who will cycle the puck back down the other way. But cleared once more by Caitlin Eastwood, who's again becoming sort of dominant on the blue line for the Beacons now, as they'll almost force the turnover.
Well, that's it. I mean, I watch her and I think, yeah, she's very trustworthy back there. She's reliable. She's got a good hockey head, and you know, so far she's done everything right.
Yeah, I mean, obviously she came in a few games into last season, both her and Amelia, and I was impressed with them both. But when you go to Grimsby and you're at ice level, you get a completely different view of the game from there, and you can see the sort of the intricacies of her play from D, and I was suitably impressed by her. I thought she had a fantastic game, and I think had Roanne Allen not scored a hat-trick on her debut, perhaps the player of the game might well have gone to Caitlin.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing is that ice is such a small ice surface there too, so it really changes your game. Wow, what a poke check there by the D.
Caitlin again, yeah, stopped the puck dead almost, as they'll force the Diamonds to track back. Sprint wide past. Jazz Little will feed it for Jazz Daniel and forces Jade Yip into a save, but Dawn Dickinson now controlling. She'll have to delay because Diamonds still recovering from an offside position. Caitlin almost carried out, but strong play by the Diamonds. Wins the put back. Iona doing a great job there as well. Bit of a slash going in there perhaps, but nothing called. There was a little bit, yeah, but nothing called. Battling in front of a Beacons bench now with less than 10 seconds remaining for the home side to kill here. Caitlin Eastwood will gather. Islay North ends open as an option, but she'll send it up the boards. Beacons back to full strength. Puck almost shooting through the open penalty box gate there, but I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. But close, but not quite, as Caitlin will clear. Puck goes into the corner. Beacons will advance, but the Diamonds only get it away. It'll come loose. We're sitting invitingly at the high slot there, but Iona couldn't get there quick enough. Diamonds almost get it away, but Joy Hurst will dance her way through the D. Couldn't quite get an effort on goal, and then Paige Brooks will set it up. Joy Hurst even with a second attempt, but again, nice play. Beacons back to full strength, going back on the attack.
Yeah, they're getting some puck luck there. They're in the right places at the right time, and it's creating these opportunities for them. I mean, they just gave Joy 3 chances, 3 whacks at the puck there, and you know, nobody stepped in to take her off out of the goalie's lap there. So, you know, if you're going to leave them alone like that, things are going to happen. And you know, I can see some more goals coming with that kind of play.
Yeah, and it would just be on the midpoint. 8:31 will remain in the second period. Diamonds have changed their goalie, so Lucy Noble will go back to the bench, and it is now Kira Daniel who's in net, as I'd wrongfully said in that first period. Joy Hurst gets one in on goal. It will force her to come out there. Stolen away by Iona Harrison, but she couldn't stay on her feet, so couldn't get the shot off. But always good to test a goalie early, especially if she's coming in cold like this.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that was an unfortunate situation for Iona. It looked like she got a bit tripped there. A stick came across, and you know, that was enough just to upend her off the puck, unfortunately.
Yeah, sometimes that's all it takes, as Lisa Eden with the stretch pass be picked off. Alex Browell will go again, this time off the boards. Dawn Dickinson will gather, clears. Alex Browell will battle for it back. Jenny Mallinson couldn't get it away, Alex will. And we'll find Lisa Eden back just in front of the Beacons blue line. Paige Brooks will control off the near boards. Alex Browell will enter the zone. Dawn Dickinson steals it back. 7:20 to go in this second period. Diamonds in behind goal again, stolen back by Lisa Eden with a great defensive play. But then Kira Daniel still able to score. The puck just sat there. It's almost I think they lost sight of it for a second, and it's back all square.
Wow. I mean, that was unfortunate for the Beacons, because last second she got her stick under, took that puck away from her, but yet she couldn't regain her footing to come back for that puck to stop that. But I'm impressed with that little sully there by the goalie. Little body check from a partner and down on the ice, and you know, all grins by both of them.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Well, back all square then, but almost it was a fantastic challenge by Lisa Eden. The puck just fell behind as she lost sight of it. And Jazz Daniel even never stopped. And that's, I think, is her second goal of the game, if we've got that first goal right. But it's their top line that's done the damage for the Diamonds. I think between Jazz Daniel and Izzy Oswin have very much been the dangerous threat going forward, as Jane Skelton gets a shot on there. Into a corner, be cleared. Harmon's working it out, but couldn't quite get out the zone. Jazz Little, who went for that stretch past Amelia Hutchinson, forces a kick save, will go for a rebound. It hit the inside of a post and come out. That was almost Amelia's second goal of the game there, but fantastic shift by Amelia once again.
Well, by all of them, just watching what Jane's doing down low below that goal line there. Control, you know, patience, you know, making the passes when the passes are there. It's some great hockey, and her connection with Eastwood is fantastic.
Yeah, puck just crept over the blue line there, so Rowan was in an offside position, so face-off will come out, but just that vital poke check from the Diamonds, forcing the puck back over blue line. Jane had to carry back in. 6:01 remaining in the second period. 6 or is it 8? I can't quite see with the bulbs on the scoreboard, but it's tied at 3. As Tanya Royce will take the draw for the Beacons. And a bit of a delay as the official goes back to the bench. Work back to Caitlin Eastwood. Off the boards. Heavy collision there. I mean, it's going to be, I'm sure, I think the Diamonds player, is it perhaps, who's going to get the call here, but just came in, I think, with momentum and just couldn't stop quick enough. Beacons player's gone down in front of the Diamonds bench. Apologies, I didn't see who it was, because it was behind the steamed up plexi and the bench. It was Susie Rutherford. She's up, she's okay.
I think she's just interference.
Oh, wow, okay, so we're saying she stood up the Diamonds player. Okay, fair enough. 5:56 to go in the period then, and this is actually a big 2 minutes for the Diamonds, because they've got themselves back level soon after the end of that power play they had before, and now it's a great chance to make that additional player work for them.
That's it, and I mean, coming towards the end of the second period, going in with that power play is a good advantage to have.
It is, yeah. It will force Jade Yip into the save with Izzy Oswin coming in. So a few seconds will tick off the clock, but we'll go again then, as Jazz Daniel will take the draw against Georgia Wilkinson. Shot on there. Jade Yip gets across. forces the shooter to go high, which was Kerry Greaves. Third member on that top line. It will be pushed out. The Diamonds will track back. Dawn Dickinson will get there first, but Georgia Wilkinson closing in fast. Almost picked that one off, but forces Dawn into the corner, and she has stolen it back. Obviously just needed a bit of support there, but being a player down, they weren't able to do so. But either way, it's killed off a few seconds off the clock. Down to a minute 29 left on this Diamonds power play. Nice poke check from Caitlin Eastwood. Be controlled by Dawn Dickinson, almost picked up by Becca Boardman. She did get a piece of it, and again gets her foot onto that one to break the play up, and good shift out from Becca.
Wow, that's a good penalty kill right now. I mean, this one started off with Georgia and Becca communicating really, really well with each other, and that forced that puck down low, and now the Diamonds are having trouble getting it out.
Yeah, they are, yeah. Yes, again, nice poke check by Georgia once more. Kerry Greaves will advance, controls, but combination of Islay Northend and it was Caitlin Eastwood on the far side was enough to break the play up. With 40 seconds left on this Diamond power play now. Jazz Little shoots through traffic, goes wide of the goal. Jazz Daniel off the boards, picked off by Caitlin Eastwood. She will blast down the other end of the ice. 29 seconds left now on the power play as Jazz Little gathers.
Eastwood just read that pass perfectly. You know, she stepped right in, cut that pass off, and, you know, didn't hesitate, just put it right down the ice. Cleared the zone. Well done.
Another good clearance by Iona Harrison from the neutral zone. Georgia will delay before firing in, but again, it will get rid of a few more seconds as Diamonds maybe got time for one last push. With a few seconds left. Caitlin gets a piece of it now. Susie is back out, so Beacon's back to full strength. Fired in. And collected off the boards. As Daniel fires on as she was turning there, almost like a half spinorama. Diamonds will have to defend here. Dawn Dickinson comes across and will strong stick there to get it away. As Islay Northend will regather. 3:25 to go in the period. It's a game, it's tied at 3. Dawn Dickinson will gather. And then gathered by Iona as she advances. She's got Joy Hurst up there with her. Fires straight into a breadbasket row as Kira Daniel will hold on, but gets the offensive zone face-off.
Absolutely, and I mean, they killed that penalty, so I mean, still a tied game here, and now, you know, they're in the offensive zone, so good work for the Beacons.
Yeah. Iona Harrison tapping a stick to the tune of the Friends theme song. Almost cleared out the corner, but Iona's onto it into a flash, putting the Diamonds defender under pressure. Joy Hurst gathers behind the net. Iona's open. She'll use her. Has to control to get it past Jo Cockerton. It's a shot off. It's a post. Twice she's hit the post in this game. She's gone close. She's getting closer. As the Diamonds will look to carry out 2:33 to go in the period. Lisa Eden will gather. Diamonds seal it back. Jo Cockerton will go again. Fires it on net, comes off Iona, and will force Alex Browl to regather. As the Beacons will build once again.
Yeah, they're playing some smart hockey, and I mean, they're getting a bit of puck luck here too. So it's, you know, sometimes luck helps.
It does as Iona bursts through 2 or 3 players there to get the puck into the offensive zone. It was a nice pass out wide, but the Diamonds will look to clear. Lisa Eden will drop in. They're in offside, but they'll have to retreat. Kerry Greaves will send it in on net. Will be controlled by Jade Yip. She'll safely put it behind the back of the net. Nice cut back just out of her reach. Jazz Little fires just wide of a goal. It'll be collected by Izzy Oswin, whose shot's charged down by Alex Browl, and it's away. Tipped on nicely by Joy Hurst. Now Paige Brooks will carry down this right wing, sends it back over. Oh, just out of reach of Joy Hurst. Agonisingly close that was. As Jazz Little will get it away. Official just having to get out the way of the action. Puck up along the boards, and then Jane Skelton's gone in there to help out. The puck is still moving, and it will be the Diamonds who come out with it, with Jazz Daniel even. picked off by Susie Rutherford. Now they'll go again with Izzy Oswin. Final minute of the second period even. As Susie Rutherford will gather, picked off by Kerry Greaves on the far side. He'll try to get the centering pass, but Jane Skelton with that stick down low to block the passing lane. And she'll go again. Now Kerry gets the block in once more. Combination of Jane Skelton and Susie Rutherford. 34 seconds to go in the period. Diamonds ending the session on a high here, Carl.
Absolutely, and I mean their pressure down low is terrific here. I mean, if Beacons aren't careful, they could cough one up here any second.
They could, yeah. Be gathered by Amelia Hutchinson. Carried in. Rowan Allen. Oh, she scored! She has got a second goal of the game. I was going to say Rowan Allen just having to halt her movement into the offensive zone. Good job she did, because Amelia went alone and she took that shot and found the back of her net.
Well, I take it back. I mean, they got lucky in their zone and were able to come out with it, and just that effort with that player was fantastic. And again, put pucks to the net and things will happen, and sure enough, she's got her second goal.
She has. With a little over 10 seconds remaining in the period, Beacons restore their lead, and it couldn't have come at a more timely manner. As Turnbull, Rowan Allen even, who's wearing Danielle Turnbull's jersey. In fact, she's not. She's wearing Claire Turnbull's jersey, but never mind. As the buzzer will go, and that will be it for the second period. But the Beacons with that 4-3 lead. We're going to take a short break. Be back with you in around about 3 minutes' time, so please don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Hillhead's then for this third and final period between the Whitley Bay Beacons and the Kingston Diamonds. And Carl, 4-3 lead for the Beacons, so crucial getting that goal with 10 seconds left in the period.
Yeah, what a confidence booster too, and it's a great way to go into this third period knowing that you're up. But let's keep pushing forward and ensure that it's a win.
Yeah, as it's been closer than perhaps the Beacons would have liked so far. As I say, it was one-sided when these two sides last met here a year ago, but just shows the good work and the hard work that's been put in over the last 12 months or 13 months or so that the Diamonds have come here and given the Beacons a close game. And I think in general though, Carl, Division 2 North, other than Caledonia, who are probably miles ahead of everyone else, the league has bunched up somewhat between the other 7 teams.
Yeah, and I mean, just watching these two teams, they both play good team games. It's not all just about individual efforts. They actually play well together, both of these squads.
Yeah. Well, we're beaten, I think, 9-2 at home against Telford, the Diamonds. But, so I'm sure they'll be looking to get some closer games this season. Just their first year, of course, last year, so it was very much about learning and getting themselves established within the division. There's a mid-ice collision there between Jazz Daniel and Georgia Wilkinson. Sent around the boards over to Kerry Greaves. Beacons putting pressure on in the offensive zone as it's cleared by Jazz Little. On the far side, Kerry Greaves will work it clear to Izzy Oswin, who will slip the puck forward. Been a bright outlet down this wing. Izzy Beacons starting off on the front foot there, and a bright start to his third period, Carl.
Yeah, I'd say it. Just every now and then it's kind of hesitates a bit, but I think it's just trying to settle that puck down. I mean, it can be awkward in certain corners for sure. I mean, it gets a little bit snowy, so I think they're doing okay though.
Yeah, I'd agree. As Tanya Roy's controls along the boards. Picked off by Lisa Eden. Forward to Georgia Wilkinson down the right wing. Dawn Dickinson will come across to close it down, will play the puck, but will Georgia, but it's picked off by who's confidence. I think with every shift she just grows as well. She looks well established on this team now, doesn't she? Having only just started to skate, well, not quite 2 years ago. So.
Well, she's getting lots of ice time, and as you say, yeah, she's quite confident with her skating, which is really nice to see. I think overall she's one of the top 5 skaters on the team, so it looks good for her.
Yeah, you're right. I'd agree with that. She's a very good skater. As Diamonds will win it back. Some of the elite Beacons just try not to get into camera shot there as they're raising money for the club. Good to see though, good to see them coming down to support the Beacon second team. As Caitlin Eastwood will cut inside. Those still advancing, still got the puck, but in the end outnumbered 3 Diamonds players it took to stop her there. As Joy Hurst will send it around the boards. It will be collected by Jennifer Carter. Shot from Joy Hurst, big rebound. It will be swept clear by the Diamonds and away. Beacons will have to retreat, collecting behind. Covered up though by Kira Daniel, who had to dive full stretch for that one.
Yeah, definitely good awareness by that goalie. But I mean, initially that play by the Beacons, you had Eastwood who stepped in down low, and Joy stood back up on the blue line. So some smart hockey, just kind of changing positions there, but knowing where to keep the coverage. And I mean, just with Joy being on that blue line, she kept the play alive and put it back down in the low corner for the Beacons to maintain that offensive presence. Well done.
Yeah, absolutely. As it comes back through, and the shot from Amelia, that was almost a hat-trick marker for her there. She just flashed wide. Puck's in the corner. Looking to dig it out. 2 players from each side in there. That's about as much as I can see through the mist on the plexi. Still trying to dig it clear. Puck presumably still moving, and the officials have sight of it. And it will be out with the Beacons. They'll work it over to Lisa Eden, just under the stick. She'll collect off the boards. Fired in, deflected off a Diamond stick. Into the corner, Tia Dillon will gather. And helped on, which I'm going to make a calculated guess and say it's Ashley Clark wearing number 45. We did have her listed as wearing 46, but that's the only player I can't account for in terms of the number. As Jazz Little will send it around the boards. Collected once again. Lisa Eden will advance, fire, rebound, and scored. Poked home by Jane Skelton, who has got a goal in every game so far this season.
Wow, fantastic. I mean, there was a lot of little things that the Beacons were doing to keep this play alive. And I mean, they're playing a puck to the open areas where they know that their players are going to be the first to the puck. So again, that's just kept them in the offensive zone. And you know, they played with some patience there, and the chances came about, and sure enough, they were able to finish. I mean, that was Jane in the high slot again, wasn't it?
It was indeed, yeah. Yeah, she did some great work there. Say Jane, who scored at least one goal in all 3 games to start the season. Been a great addition. She was in the Elite Beacons team 2 seasons ago. Took last year off as she concentrated on coaching, but great to have her back as Tanya Royce got in behind. Couldn't get the finish though. Won back well by Alex Kroll. That was lovely defending from her. She was chasing back there.
Helps with that big long stick too. Just, you know, getting stick on puck there, and you know, able to pull it off the attacking players. Nice work.
It was, yeah. Shot from Jazz Daniel. Jade Yip stops the puck dead and will cover up. With 14:20 left in the game, Beacons with a 2-goal lead, the largest margin for any side so far in the game. It's been close for Oakdale, and it's probably helped to lend that to what's been a very good game.
Definitely. I mean, that goal also came about because of the work that the defense was doing on the blue line to keep it in the zone. I mean, they were open and they were putting it back into areas where they knew their forwards could get to first. So, I mean, it's great effort by all the players that were on the ice there.
It was, yeah, as controlled by Izzy Oswin. Work back, a good defender by Alex Browl again, kick save, comes out, and then Susie Rutherford kicking it away herself and gets it away. Out to Becca Boardman, who pokes it behind the D, gets almost collected it, but in the end, some great coverage by Jennifer Carter on that far side, but almost a nice breakout by Becca Boardman there.
Terrific. I mean, unfortunately, it's, you know, she is struggling with the puck a bit, but again, it's in those snowy areas along the boards, and it's just not quite, you know, sticking on her stick for her. But, you know, the effort is there. She's doing all the right things, so, you know, things will happen for her.
Yeah, a shot wide of the net. Comes back off the boards. And then worked out as far as Islay Northend, who's battling along the boards just in front of the Diamonds bench, and then it will drop back into the Beacon zone. Forward, tipped on by Georgia Wilkinson. Jazz Little will clear, just out of the reach of Tanya Royce, but then controlled and then poked forward, but Beacons will get it away. Cart on the far side, just trying to get the puck to settle for her, and then almost stolen in by Tanya Royce. Diamonds being able to break the play up in this neutral zone, becoming a little bit scrappy there in this in that neutral zone there, Carl.
Yeah, that's usually where it happens. I mean, it's, you know, third period, it's getting snowy. The puck is starting to slow down, so you'll see it getting caught in people's feet there and just trying to kick it up to the stick. You're running out of time, and you've got players on top of you. So, I mean, it's easy to lose control and lose possession, but they're staying with it. So, good patience, good efforts.
Yep. As we'll get the draw just outside the Diamonds blue line, Iona Harrison will go in to take the draw. Work back to Alex Browl. There has to be strong there to make sure she steers it past the Diamonds player, which she did. Hurst will fire straight into a bread basket, and Kira Daniel will hold on, but sets up the offensive zone face-off.
Yeah, you know, you could say for that play there, she had 2 players open. She could have made the pass, but I mean, putting it on net is not a bad thing because there have been quite a few rebounds where the Beacons were the first to that puck. So, I mean, it's a smart play.
It was, yeah. As the Diamonds are going to get out, they will do so. Lisa Eden comes across just to stop that breakout. Alex Browell's there in support. still Whitley, so even as she turns and will gather forward. Just in front of the blue line, Lisa Eden will slip it forward to Iona Harrison. Cuts back inside. Nice work from her. She gets in behind, gets inside Izzy Osborne there, and then shots sort of a centering pass really to get it into the crease, but Kira Daniel will cover up. But again, another offensive zone face-off. But good work and good persistence by Iona there.
Definitely, and again, you know, she got a shot, came back out, went for it again in the corner, put it in front of the net, and again, you know, there's players in support for anything that can happen in front of the net. But I mean, that goalie is playing sharp too. You know, she's jumping on anything that's loose in front of the net, and she'll have to do that.
She will, as Joy Hurst will send that shot just wide of the glove side of the net, and then collected by the Diamonds, but we'll get it over the blue line. But Iona doing a good job there of stopping the breakout. Gathered by Alex Browell, who will clear and find our captain, Joy Hurst. Iona Harrison will pick up the puck, advance, and will shoot. Oh, and that come off the goalie's helmet there and over. But yeah, she just can't buy a goal today, can she, Iona?
No, and it's hard because now all of a sudden she's kind of getting that tunnel vision. Well, all she sees is the net. She's not necessarily looking for that open player on the opposite side of her. So she's got to kind of lift her head a little bit and take a look around, see what other options are there.
Yeah. So as I say, she's, well, as you mentioned yourself, Carl, she's not 100% though with injury, so maybe that is just hampering her, particularly if it is a whiplash. It would affect your shooting motion, I guess. It'd certainly put you off stride somewhat.
Well, I mean, she's working really hard down low in the corners. You know, she's doing all those things right, but it's just, you know, when you got that step towards the net, I mean, you want to score, and especially if you're finding it hard to score. Sometimes you just become a little obsessed. Yeah,
true. The shot will be gathered in by Kira Daniel even. I keep getting those two mixed up, but Kira will hold on. I shouldn't really forget Kira because I've got a daughter called Kira, so it's a name I shouldn't forget really. Work back, and Kira will carry it up again, cover it up, well, attempt to cover it up. She'll play it in the end. She had more time perhaps than I thought she had. As Caitlin will keep it inside the blue line. We'll just cross out this time. Yeah, didn't get onside quick enough there, but be a call for offside on the Beacons then.
Yeah, just, you know, it's easy to get anxious and sometimes forget where you are, but hey, if I can mention, these refs are doing a really good job here today. It's nice to see them being a part of the game.
Yeah, it is. They've been mostly anonymous, which is always a good thing. You don't want them being too involved, do you?
No, exactly. You don't want them to dictate the outcome of the game. I mean, this is clearly being decided by the players, but the supporting role that the refs have, they're doing a great job.
They are, yeah. There's one back by Susie Rutherford. Cleared out the zone. And then collected by Caitlin Eastwood, who will carry in once more. Dawn Dickinson off the boards. Jane Skelton will gather. 9:35 left in the game. It's a 5-3 lead to the Beacons. Collected by Caitlin once again. She'll carry in. She's got two players up there with her. She'll fire. Forces a save. It came off. Was it off the stick perhaps, or off the upper arm?
It almost looked like a shoulder there, but I mean, if she hadn't been there, that was going to go in just under the top bar there.
Yeah. As I look to counter once again. Izzy Osborne gets inside, gets past one challenge, gets the second one off, pushed away by Jade Yip, who made a good save off the boards, and Dawn Dickinson will keep it inside. Susie Rutherford will gather, tries to get it away. Diamonds will close the door though, as Amelia Hutchinson will break down this left wing side. It's a shot off, it's come loose. It just fell behind. It looked almost like it had gone behind Kira Daniel there, and it just needed to be tapped home, but somehow the puck got back in front of her and she was able to kick it away.
Wow, that was unlucky for the Beacons, lucky for the Diamonds though. Wow, what a play.
It was. As Be gathered by Tanya Royce. She'll advance, gets in behind onto a forehand and scores! And I think that's a second goal for the Beacons. Got her first at the end of last season away at Sheffield, but I'm sure that's her first goal here at Hillheads.
Well, she played that one really well. She was at the right place at the right time, and as she's coming into the high slot area, she used the defense as a screen on that goalie. And I mean, that defense is a big player and a little goalie, so that goalie was struggling to see around her, but great timing on that shot. She found the open area, and now we're up 6-3.
Yeah, 8:14 to go, so Beacons just stretching that lead out a little bit more. Good defending by Lisa Eden, but Beacons have had to work hard to get this this lead now to edge just ahead. And Jazz Little, who works it away. Harry Greaves forward to Jazz Daniel. There's the Osmonds up there with her. Fine Greaves and full fire across the face of goal. Wasn't far off. I thought it might have just looped into that corner for a second there, but wasn't far off either way, as Islay North End will get a piece of it. Lisa Eden will collect from Jade Yip's intervention. 7:35 to go. Lisa Eden having to be pushed back here and comes across.
Some snowy ice here causing some problems to settle that puck down. It's just kind of falling off player sticks here, and it's working in the Diamonds' advantage right now.
It is, yeah. Can dig this one out the corner. It's obviously never ideal this late in a game. Almost 3 periods of hockey been played, plus the warm-up. Back off the boards. Be cleared by Tanya Royce, who was back on her feet. Georgia Wilkinson couldn't gather it in first time. Tia Dillon will clear, forces Islay North End to chase back. Gathers from Jade Yip. Puck just stopping on her own again. Probably that snow not doing her much favours there.
Stopping right in front of the net too. That's not where you want to lose control.
Absolutely not. Thankfully, she had time to recover. It's, as you say, it's just the condition of the ice is late in the game, which is playing its part, and Beacons having to manage that. But it's going to be a penalty on the Diamonds. I must admit, I didn't see that. Carl, did you get a good look at that?
Yeah, that was a trip just inside the blue line there. So it's, you know, the crowd knew it was a penalty. It was just a matter of time for, you know, the Diamonds to touch the puck and get that call against them.
Yeah, there's 6:41 to go then. 6-3 lead to the Beacons, and a 2-minute power play, just their second of the game. Both teams having 2 power play opportunities in the game. And just getting caught up under the skates there, under the feet of is it Joe Cockerton. Caitlin Eastwood into the corner. Cross. Cleared by Dawn Dickinson. Caitlin Eastwood will drop back and collect just inside her own zone. And then will carry back out. Cockerton thought about making the poke check, and then a high glove save by Kira Daniel. She'll hold on. 1:32 left on the power play.
It was nice to see her use that open ice and get her legs moving there. She certainly gained the offensive zone really quick and got players in there to support her. So it's a nice little sequence of plays there.
It was, yeah. Dickinson will send it around the boards. Picks off on this near side. But both players are up along the boards. Jazz Little is one of them for the Diamonds. Couldn't quite see who the Beacons player is. It will be worked out. It was Rowan Allen, in fact, and then Jane Skelton, who's going to get called, I think, for, well, shall we say it was a hip check that put Jazz Little into the boards?
Yeah, I'd say that. I mean, unnecessary penalty to take. I don't know if she was frustrated with, you know, the Diamonds D player, because the Diamonds D player was doing her job. You know, now we've got a 4-on-4 situation, and you know, you've only got a minute, and now you're going to be outmanned. So a bit uncalled for, but oh well, it happens.
Yeah, so that will negate the rest of that power play for the Beacons then. Holly Smith, one of the Beacons under 16 players, on gate duty again this week. As Joe Cockerton is just directing where she wants Kerry Greaves to be positioned on this draw. He wins it, gets it back to Jazz Little, who was the player who was put into the boards, and then I think as a Beacons player gone down blocking that shot. Is it Georgia Wilkinson? Yeah, I think it is, who blocked that shot. Maybe just took one on the ankle there.
Yeah, those are never fun, but I mean, right place at the right time just to stop that shot on goal.
She's slowly getting back up under her own steam, which is good to see. But she's staying out there, in fact, so that is good. But yeah, like you say, it's going to smart either way, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think she's allowed to stay on the ice, so she'll have to come off for a change.
And that's exactly what she had. But positive thing is she wanted to stay out there, which is a good sign to say she must be okay.
Yeah, that's a good sign, and hopefully she comes to training tonight as well.
Yes. Well, of course, her stepdad, who's just sat in front of us, he's one of your teammates with the Preds. So, well, we both know Max quite well, don't we? So.
Definitely. I think he'll be making her come to training tonight.
Well, it all helps, doesn't it? All that additional ice time and training. As the Beacons will carry out with Caitlin Eastwood, she'll dump in. Of course, it's somebody shouted ice. Of course, it will be because it's a 4-on-4. It's an even strength. So. Understandable when you see a player in your team go into the box, you almost forget that, actually we were on a power play first, so you're still at even strength.
Yeah, and I mean, you want to be careful out here. I mean, there's lots of ice, 4-on-4. You know, just be patient with that puck. Use the ice to your advantage. And, you should be able to control it for a while.
Puck goes into a corner, and Islay Northend will send it across, picked off by Kerry Greaves on the far side, and then Iona Harrison will gather, work back out. Becca Boardman. She'll advance now. Along the near boards and the bench is Jazz Little. She's going to advance, gets around 3 Beacons players, gets a shot off, but then I think Caitlin got enough of a stick on that just to force a shot high and away from goal. As Caitlin's still not giving up on this, she's still battling away there. Jazz just getting back up onto her feet, but now it'll be a Diamonds power play for the next 47 seconds. Shot comes through, high glove save by Jade Yip, and she'll hold on, so it is a good opportunity this for the Diamonds.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got just under a minute now of this power play, but great read by the goalie there. She saw that shot coming all the way, and she was fully prepared for it. She even controlled, the rebound on that. So that's nice work by the goalie.
Yeah. Work back to Greaves, who shoots just wide of the net. Out wide, Dawn Dickinson will gather in the neutral zone. Puck just sitting. And then Iona Harrison will carry out. She gets in behind goal. Can she get the finish this time? No, pad save. Short-handed breakaway, though. It's, at the very least, it's done good in trying to burn some seconds off that clock.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, a great part of the penalty kill. I mean, it's, as you say, it's ticking valuable seconds off that power play.
Yeah, as the Diamonds will advance. But they're back to full strength now, the Beacons. And in the end, we're able to kill off those last few seconds. Alex Prowell's clearance is charged down. She'll go again. As Jazz Daniel fires just wide. She's got 2 goals today for her side. Nice releasing pass from Paige Brooks to find Joy Hurst. Joy will control and sends it back over to Paige Brooks. Just out of the reach of her forehand there. Iona Harrison will gather, drop pass. Paige will get it forward again, but then Dawn Dickinson, who's defended resolutely all game, has got it away, and then once more it's cleared as Susie Rutherford will drop back. 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, great play on the defense there, Dawn Dickinson. She's a smart player. I'm really impressed with her defensive style of play. She's really made it hard for the Beacons whenever they're in close.
Yeah, she has. Joy Hurst will gather in. Gets a shot off, just wide of the net. And then Iona Harrison can steam it in like a train there, and that will force Kira Daniel to cover up and keeps the offensive zone face-off. 2:38 to go.
Yeah, that almost looked like a set play, just a quick rebound off the backboards there, and you got a streaking Iona Harris coming to the net to pick up the that loose puck with a wide open net. It just didn't quite work.
Yeah. Tanya Royce with the draw. Oh, just having a reach of Becca Boardman, fired in by Caitlin Eastwood through traffic. Tanya Roy's got a piece of that one there and then sends it through back door. Stabbed home by Becca Boardman, who finds the back of her net. That makes it 7-3. Becca Boardman with, I believe, her first goal of the season.
There we go, right place at the right time again, and opening on that backside, and she was Johnny on the spot.
She was, scored twice against the Diamonds here last year. Scored twice on her debut with quite similar goals as she killed them for pace down the right wing. Just that explosive pace before she unleashed a rocket of a shot. Different sort of goal, that one. Had to get her nose dirty a little bit there to put that rebound home, but they all count, and she'll be pleased to get off the mark for the season as Caitlin Eastwood carries in, fires. Blocked by Jazz Little, gets a second go at it, but Kira will gather that one in with the blocker. Sorry, in the glove even. And that will keep the face-off in the zone once more.
Yeah, great glove hand by the goalie there. Quick cat-like reflexes, just because that was the second shot that that player had. She made sure she took that one away.
She did. Tanya Royce with the draw. Diamonds win it. Jazz Little will find a team out on the far side. Trying to carry it out, but the Beacons will poke it away and keeps it inside for a time being. Now they'll advance with Ashley Clark on the left wing, but she gets caught in possession and Tanya Royce will break back into the offensive zone. Jazz Little will control. And again, Tanya once more goes again, but Diamonds will crowd it out. Georgia Wilkinson coming in with that follow-up shot. Again, strong finish, but straight on target, couldn't get it around Kira Daniel.
No, but Beacons are making it really hard for the Diamonds. I mean, Royce didn't give up on the play behind the net. She kept working it. Eventually, you know, she got control and she was able to put it out front of the net where Georgia had a chance to get a shot on net. And I mean, this is what it's all about. It's just creating these chances for your teammates to get those shots. It's terrific work.
Yes, it is, as it's worked back to Susie Rutherford. Jane Skelton gets a shot off, kick save. In the corner. And to work it back, it will be Jane Skelton. Back to a point, Susie Rutherford winds one up, it's blocked and sent aside. Nice work by Amelia Hutchinson, who's on a hat-trick, remember. I'm sure she'd love to finish the game with that third goal as Jane Skelton comes back across. Comes out of the corner, nice hands from her, and then using the board to her advantage in Gretzky's office once again. Work back to Amelia. And it's gone in. She had a back to goal there, but Roanne Allen, I think it was, who got the finish, but 50 seconds to go in the game, and it's 8-3.
Now, that was some patience. You know, I mean, Jane set up behind the net, you know, waiting for an opening, dragged it to the corner, pass up to the D, and it was just a quick shot by Eastwood to get it to the net, and then sure enough, out comes the rebound, and Blue's in the high slot to put that home. That was terrific.
It really was, yeah. Roanne Allen, who got the hat-trick last week, got her first goal at Hillhead then, her fourth goal in 2 games. And a bit of a discussion there, but I don't know if the Diamonds were unhappy about something there. Maybe they felt that Kira had the puck and there was a late whistle. I'm not sure, but we're just guessing here. But certainly they were discussing something there. But the goal stands and it's 8-3, and the Beacons have finished with a slightly more sort of nicer looking scoreline than they had, say, 5 minutes ago, where it was looking a lot closer.
Well, I mean, it was a 4-3 game at the end of the second period. They've got that go-ahead goal and 10 seconds left in that second period, and then it's just pretty much been their game the rest of the way. But again, it's just the team play that helped get them here. Like offense, defense, everybody's been a part of it.
Yeah, I was going to say, no, but you couldn't say anybody's had a bad game, could you?
No, not at all. I mean, there's been some unlucky bounces, you know, here and there, but they've recovered well to, you know, keep plays alive, everything, you know. So I mean, it's a well-rounded game for all of them.
Yes, it is. There's 11 seconds to go. Be controlled in the corner by the Diamonds. But the Beacons will make it 3 wins out of 3 then, as Iona Harrison gets the shot off, blocked again by Dawn Dickinson. That will do it then. 8-3 win for the Beacons. And, well, ironically, when the elite team was last here, they had an 8-3 win as well, Carl.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Again, it was a well-deserved win for them because it was all teamwork, hard work, capitalizing on, moments where they needed to. And they got the result they wanted again, like here today.
Yeah, well, we'll say on air for you to get the post-game awards and player of the game awards. What's your thoughts on that, Carl?
Well, for the Diamonds, I'd say, don't we have somebody with a hat trick here?
Well, Jazz Daniel got 2, and she obviously looked bright going forward. And there was also Izzy Oswin who got the breakaway one.
Yeah, I'll go with Oswin. She looked terrific out there. Great feet, great hands, great anticipation, and great nose for the net. So I'll give her that player of the match for the Diamonds.
Yeah, and obviously defensively, we said Dawn Dickinson and Jazz Little both looked strong, didn't they?
They did, and I think Dawn Dickinson was consistent throughout the whole game. I mean, if I were an offense player, I'd be finding it hard to get around her. So I'd certainly stay away from her.
Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit more tricky, perhaps, for the Beacons' choice.
Well, I'm gonna give it to the defense, and my choice is going to be, you might find this one a bit odd, but I'm going to go for Susie Rutherford. She took 2 penalties, not because of cheap play, but she was doing the right thing at the right time, and she had to play physical. She's still learning to play the game, but she had a good game. She put passes where she needed to, and supported her forwards really well. So I'm going to give it to her.
Yeah, as soon as you said defense, I thought you're going to go with Susie there. So I won't argue with that. That's a very good choice. To be honest, I wouldn't like to pick one single player, so that would I'm going to stay out of this one, I think, this week. But a fantastic team performance, and a reminder that they are back in action in 2 weeks' time when they make the trip north to Edinburgh to take on the Caledonia Steel Queens. So tune in for that one. 97 is going to be Kira Daniel. So Jazz Daniel, sorry, even as. Well done to Jazz, as we said, got 2 of the goals. It was offensively, it was kind of a choice between either Jazz or Izzy, wasn't it? We went with Izzy, but as I say, Kira, Jazz even got 2 of the goals and looked very good throughout. And she's just seeing what she's got there as a prize. Is that a bag of ice, perhaps, for the knee? I don't know. And Amelia Hutchinson gets award for the Beacons then for her 2 goals, and very well deserved it is too. As I say, it could have been any number of players, but Amelia, I thought, did look good offensively. So congratulations to both players, 79 and 97.
Well done. Yeah, good choices. Absolutely, they both played, hard games, good speed, good hands, good team play, well deserved.
It was indeed. Well, I'd just like to thank you all for joining us. It's been a good one. Beacons win. I've been Adam Atman, and joining me has been Carl Wood. Thank you, and good afternoon.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Well, great game to watch. Great to be here, and hopefully I'll be with Adam for the next one. Take care now.